Day number 4, time for some morning cardio again. Today it's a bit colder, so this will be fun. Today we're going to be doing 4 mile again, 4 mile run, and then going to head down and do some ab work, and then going to incorporate some swimming in as well. So I'm going to try and get at least 20 lengths in of swimming, which will be pretty demanding, especially after the 4 mile. I've never did that before as far as the swimming goes, so it'll be interesting to see how my body handles it and how I cope with it. But again, this is fasted cardio, so I've literally just woke up, put clothes on, head in the car and head down to the running spot. So I will let you know how it goes after the run. Currently covered about 2 miles. Still going strong. All good. Look at this for a nice view. A nice, crisp, cold Scottish lake. Even though I nearly did get attacked by swans and ducks a little bit up the road. But yeah, 2 miles to go. 4 mile run completed. It was a lot easier than expected. Still was hard though. Kinda, once you get after maybe the 2 mile mark, you get like a second wind. It's just rhythm and momentum carrying you on really. Or if you want, it's like a continual falling stage where you just keep going. Once you've got your breathing right, you can use that as like a kind of guide just to keep you going. Breathing's the most important thing when running, definitely. If you've got good breathing, then you're sorted. As long as you can keep that motion going, that rhythm going, the inhale and the exhale, then you've got something to go by. People always ask me, how do you get motivated to go running at as soon as you wake up, at whatever time in the morning, 5, 6, 7, whatever. It's just a case of getting up and going basically. The hardest part's trying to pull yourself out your bed, but once you get out your bed and shove clothes on, you're good to go. It should be the same motivation that you've got for waking up in the morning for work. It's the same thing. There's a couple of runners there. This place is full of runners. It's great. It's motivating to see. And also, if someone's coming up behind you and you know that they're right on you, it motivates you to kind of keep going and get there a bit quicker than them. It turns into a little mini competition. But running is the best thing for fat loss in my opinion. Most definitely. Running has always been my number one anytime I'm trying to lose some weight. Might not be the easiest thing to begin with, but again, if you begin with walking, if you begin with a brisk jog, anything, as long as you can get some distance in, you will start losing fat, you'll start burning calories, you'll get a lot fitter as well, your respiratory system will be better, everything. The benefits are great. Even if you're older, you get sore joints, you can start off on a treadmill, some light walking, build yourself up from there. Running is great, hence why it's one of the most popular things to do. But yeah, now we're finished running, it's time to head down, see how much is left in the tank for swimming, a little bit of ab work as well, do some ab work first and then see if I can get those 20 lengths. So, managed at least 20 lengths swimming, 22 lengths actually, but at the end I was absolutely dying. Arms were heavy, legs were falling off, but we managed to get it, so happy days. So that's 4 mile run, Had a good bit of ab work in there as well, did some weighted ab work, some weighted crunches and some seated knee tucks, things like that, pretty high rep. And then went down and did 22 length swimming. As far as the swimming goes, for me swimming's a very demanding type of cardio. So what I do is, when I do a length, I do it as fast as I can, so it's like an all out sprint, and then I'll take 10 deep breaths once I get to the other end of the pool, and then I'll do the same again, all out sprint, and just continually do that. For me it's like interval training for swimming, which I find burns fat most efficiently. So yeah, it's really demanding. You're out of breath as soon as you get to that other side, and then you've got a little time to recuperate, and then it's straight back on it. So morning cardio's finished, and now it's time for breakfast, meal one, and we're also going to get a shake in there, and a kale shake. Day number 5, and I'm going to head in and do some weight training. This is the first time I've ever did weight training on an empty stomach, basically. So I'm going to see if it affects strength gains, I'm going to see if it affects endurance, and literally just the actual workout itself. Usually when I go on weight training I've got at least maybe 4 meals in me, 3-4 meals. Usually energy levels are pretty high, but obviously this is just a case of waking up and heading down, just the same as it would be if I was doing fasted cardio. So I'm interested to see how it actually pans out and how the results are. I feel that the weight loss is going pretty well, especially after yesterday. Today my legs are absolutely killing me from yesterday's cardio session. That was pretty intense in the morning, so I actually feel a little bit leaner. I'm going to take some transformation pics tomorrow, just at the start of the journey, basically, just to see where I am just now, and I'll post them up too, obviously. And then it's just a case of week by week, or maybe every 2 or 3 weeks, I'll take a transformation picture, just to see the progression, basically, as far as the level of body fat drops. And I will get my body fat measured maybe once a month, I would say. I'm hoping to be down maybe, ideally, like 4% by the next measurement. So the next measurement, if we come in at 12%, then I'll be happy with that. But right now, I'm going to head in and kick ass for this workout. So here we have the conclusion of week 1. Friday's training session went great. Fasted weight training was no problem. Had really good strength, everything was going really well, and yeah, had a great workout. On Friday, when I was at the dentist, a couple of people commented asking me if I was dieting. I've not seen them for 6 months, which is, even little things like that are encouraging to see, encouraging to hear anyway. So that was pretty nice. Saturday was an off day, there was no training at all. I was pretty much screwed from the full week worth of training regardless, so sometimes it's good to listen to your body, and yeah, take a day off. But today, Sunday, I was back in, and it was a lot more plyometric work. Things like press ups, sit ups, explosive work with throwing balls around, judo throws with a T-bar row machine, stuff like that. That's basically just, even though I'm doing this whole bodybuilding regime and bodybuilding workout, I like to stay agile, supple, and still have explosive power, and not just be big and bulky all the time. So yeah, I do a lot of that work. That's also beneficial for your tendons as well. You can get kind of stuck in the same workout, same regime, and then your body's not used to any other kind of movements. So this, if you continue doing that, then you're putting yourself at higher risk of injury. So I do a lot of eccentric movements on a day like this. I do a lot of stretching. It's like a recuperation day, but it's also a workout, so it's pretty good to incorporate one of those days in. Anytime you're going through a full training regime, you still need a lot of stretching, and you need a lot of those kind of exercises just to keep you safe, and also it keeps you agile, it keeps you nice healthy, fit, functional. You'll be functionally strong as opposed to bodybuilder strong, as they say. So yeah, week 1 over. The only difference from this week, side effect wise, is I've been falling asleep all the time. Like night time, come maybe 10 o'clock, I'm ready to crash out. A lot of the time, anytime I'm sitting down, I get pretty tired quickly. But again, I think this is just due to the fact of how severe the actual training regimes went from last week to this week. Well, this week I'm doing cardio in the morning, 4 mile runs in the morning. Last week I wasn't doing any of that at all, so usually it takes the body a little bit of time to adjust. So don't think that you're going to jump into any kind of training regime and feel great straight away. If you're jumping into something that's pretty intense, you're going to feel a little bit run down and a little bit drained just in the beginning, but bar that, once you kind of get over that first week, that second week kind of hurdle, then your body gets used to it, and it's just a case of continually progressing on. So week 1's finished. I am gonna 2 days time is going to be the next weigh-in, and in 2 days time also I'll take some pictures for the beginning of this transformation with 1 week of training under my belt, just to let everybody see what kind of condition I'm in just now, and what I'm in just now and what it will look like, and the end result will be night and day. So I'm looking forward to getting that up and also using that as motivation also. It's a great tool to use if you're ever trying to lose weight. It's good to take pictures every so often, week by week, month by month, whatever. Try and keep it pretty close knit together, and then you can look back on those pictures once you've achieved your goal and you see the progression, and really it not only motivates you, it motivates other people that have been speaking to you and have realised, oh, you've lost all this weight, and they say, yeah, well, have a look at these pictures, and it shows you the natural progression, and it shows you that the exercise and the diet is really working, even when sometimes you might feel like you're getting nowhere. Sometimes you might feel like you're eating so little and doing all this exercise and you're just looking the same, but in reality, you see yourself every day. When other people that haven't seen you in a while, they see you and they think, oh, that's a big difference there, and they comment on it, they compliment you on it. So when you're looking at these pictures, you're seeing it from nearly someone else's perspective, so you can then look back and think, wow, that was a lot of weight. Look at how my body's changing week by week by week, and it really does, it pushes you on. So I would definitely recommend taking progress pictures as far as that goes. So yeah, back in for week number 2. Haven't cheated on the diet. It's been all clean. Not really had any cravings at all, to be honest, at this point. But again, this is just 1 week down. We've got many to go. So just a case of staying strong physically and mentally, and we'll see how we progress from now on.